You tell me. Like, I never had a hoodie before. Yeah.
It'll be nice and hot this week. So is it safe to say that you're still kind of trying to figure things out at linebacker at this point?
Yeah, I think in all positions, just trying to find out what the right combination is and where a guy's best fit. After this week and next week, we'll have a better idea where most of these guys are going to be at.
How did Jerry and Malik look out there today? First.
I think they did some good things, but it was just nice to have them at practice. You know what I mean? They've been missing practice, and to get those are quality reps for them. To continue to develop and get better.
We've seen Malik, I think, at the Mike and the Will. Maybe Colby Cage has done a little of that. What are the differences between the two? And do you want guys to cross-train?
No doubt. In this defense, you got to know both. And that's how we always develop the guys. It's the same position, the way we look at it and the way we teach. So it's very important that they know, you know what I mean? So that's how I'm cross-training everybody.
Not only knowing both positions, but what is the ideal linebacker in this system for you? What does the linebacker have to do?
Guys are aggressive and they get flat out run. That's because we're going to play some man coverage and we got to be able to blitz, and especially in this league here, there's a lot of, 3 wides, 4 wides, so we got to be able to cover too.
Where did you come up with the idea for football school?
When I moved the offense, I realized how important it is for the defensive guys to understand what offense they're doing. And then, just talking to scouts, in the combines, they said the biggest difference is with our guys is they were great on the board, because of the way we develop them, and I think that goes a long ways in talking to the coaches in the NFL. Some of those guys are more advanced than most guys when they come in, when they know football, and I think it's a great foundation, you know what I mean? Technique and tackling and all are important, so is football school.
So how often do you do it still?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day. Every day we do football school, and every day we install the first day. You don't assume. I think, in football, assuming is really not a good word. They don't know.
Did you have a prior relationship with Hunter Echols? Did you recruit him at USC?
Yeah, I recruited Hunter, and then I coached him for 4 years.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, so him and I go way back.
Okay, so what do you think he can bring to the table?
Winning. I think Hunter's been around teams that won championships there and went to the Rose Bowl, so he knows what it takes. I think he's been great for our locker room. That's very important in trying to develop a team. So Hunter's bringing that to us.
He's playing a position that's called cat, is that right?
Yes, and when he was playing at USC, I used to call it Leo.
Leo. Okay.
Yep.
Did Coach Fish ask you to call it cat?
No, because when I was at UCLA, I called it Bruin. Then I came here, I want to call it Cat. I don't want to call it Bruin or Leo.
Before now, seeing him transfer over from UCLA coming here, what does he do for you guys? How does he help out the team?
Well, he knows the system, so he knows what and what he knows how I coach and how the expectation that I have for these guys. So he's coming along. He's playing a new position. Him and Gunnar are having a great competition, so that makes it fun for those guys.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
What are the differences between the two of them that maybe one does one better, this one does something better?
I think they're the same player, you know what I mean? One is taller, but other than that, they're both athletic, and they got to be able to cover the slots.
Trayden Stukes is a player you inherited, obviously. He was a former walk-on here,
Yeah.
running with the ones,
Yeah.
really developed the leap last year, maybe taking a bigger leap. What do you see in him?
He's got a bright future, man. The kid is pretty special in my opinion. I've been around this league for a long time, and I've been around some great corners at Washington, USC, and even at UCLA. He's just as good as any of them I've been around.
Someone who's got that track background that he does, he was a jumper in high school. Those guys often, those skills, or those athletic traits often translate into...
Oh, yeah, no doubt. You're in an island by yourself. You got to be able to run, and you got to be able to jump. A lot of fades are throwing one-on-ones there, and you got to have, good judgment on the fade ball. So, yeah, it's important.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you.